Hey guys, Ava here at DC Cycling Racing, and today we have Hayden Ratliff with us. He's brought his YFC 450 to be tuned today. He's been racing in the Warren Race Series, and he had an injury last week, but he's ready to get back on track and keep racing. So Hayden, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How long have you been racing for?
5 years, but I've been riding pretty much my whole life, and yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay, and what about your four-wheeler do you like most? Like, what has made your experience in the racing field better?
Definitely my recluse from keeping that arm pump away, and flex handlebars also with the arm pump. The Scott for my better vision, and my skid plates from BCC skids was helping a lot. And my slaughter suspension, on my Elka 5, they did a real good job on those.
Tell us a little bit about your injury.
Oh, well, I was going through the woods. I was about probably fourth gear. I was pretty wigged out, and I caught a rut, and it slung me to the tree, and I like folded up over the front of the bike, and hit my knee on the handlebar pretty good. It's about swole up like a softball.
But are you ready to get back in it?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Warren Race Series so far?
They put on some good tracks, definitely, and a lot closer to home than the other series. Yeah.
Well, guys, we're ready to get this tuned and ready to get Hayden back on the track, so let's just get right into it.
Okay guys, so we got Hayden's bike here. He's got a couple different race bikes. Scotty, which is actually a good friend of ours, me and Scotty grew up racing together, and now he's got his son involved in this. And we are really super excited to have Hayden on board, and I'm super excited to be hanging out with my buddy again, Scotty. He don't want in this video, but we're gonna make him in this video anyways. But this is one of Hayden's bikes. He races this bike when his other one has trouble, but this is his practice bike too. So we're gonna go into the dyno. So they've come down today for this race program. We're gonna start tuning this stuff and building his engines and kind of get back into this stuff a little bit. But this is his race bike. Hayden was flying last week on it, and he clipped a tree, throwed him over the handlebars and hurt his knee. Luckily, it's going to heal up real quick when you're 17 years old. It's amazing how quick those bodies heal. But we're going to start the tuning process on this one, and that's what we're here for today, to get some base runs. And I've got the Vortec ECU on it, and we're going to start building some custom maps and stuff for it, and see what we can do with Hayden and how fast we can carry him to the front this year. He's been doing the Warren Race Series, as they talked about in the interview. The Warren Race Series is just, man, it's a super friendly series to run. We have just really enjoyed it this year. And Hayden has kind of been working through the ranks every year going to the pro class. We're excited to see if he can make it there next year. So let's get to it. Okay guys, Hayden just got done with some of the dyno runs, and we're going to show you what his race bike has and where we're going to start going with from there. So one of the good things about Hayden, guys, is Hayden's not just a rider. Hayden can dyno his bikes, he can work on his bikes, he knows what they're doing, and we're going to continue with that process, teaching them and getting them better and better. We got a bright future for Hayden. But on his race bike, they had bought this engine, had a 38 horsepower, 25 foot-pounds of torque, and you can see that we were pretty good, 13 air-fuel ratio, and then we went pretty lean. So we do have a lot of tuning that we're going to do to this bike and get it in shape and add a few more ponies to them. Other things that we need to talk about is me and Scotty kind of had to make this date because we don't have a lot of time. to get this stuff done. But he has tire balls and has his regular race tires on here. We need dyno tires. These tires they'll soak up 3-4 horsepower for several things. For one thing is the tire balls in them. There's no air pressure on top of them. You can see kind of how they are, and you probably didn't notice in the video how they're swelling out. All of these things, they change our dyno numbers a little bit, but we do have a good base run. We're going to try to get him a good tune in here before the next race and see what Hayden does from there.